are back.
And we are back for the new year.
Happy motherfucking New Year, bitch.
Happy motherfucking New Year. You already know. Yeah, 2024, man. I just want to thank the Lord that we made it. We made it.
You
Live
made
to see
it.
another year, man.
You made it.
I made it. You made it. Everybody made it. You already know, man.
Hey, yo, man. It's High Rise Radio. I'm your boy, King Lyrical. Oh, that's not my name no more, right?
Oh, nah. What's your name now?
That's not my name no more, right?
Nah, ain't your name no more.
Nah, what's my name now, bro? I forgot.
Reggie Lanez.
Yeah,
Let me introduce it.
Reggie.
Formerly known as King Lyrical, the King Lyrical.
Yep.
Now he is
Reggie Lanez.
Reggie motherfucking Lanez. You already know.
Yo, extra as fuck. Reggie motherfucking Lanez.
Reggie motherfucking Lanez.
Yo, why you gotta do all the motherfuckers, man?
Because that brings, you know what I'm saying? You got to feel the force. You got to feel the motherfucking Lanez. You know
I might fuck a few mothers. I don't know.
Huh?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure you fuck somebody's moms.
I might have. Bro, I know you probably fucked somebody's mom.
Oh, yeah, I did. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I say live on there. I fucked a couple of the moms. Yeah.
Hey, listen. Ain't nothing like a good MILF.
Huh? Ain't nothing like a good milk. Yeah.
Nothing like a good MILF.
Yeah,
Listen.
I did. You know.
If they got, especially if they got dentures and they could take them out. You feel me?
But goddamn, nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, listen, bro.
I said people's moms, not great grandmoms.
Hey, listen. Some people's moms, listen. Granny could get it too. Don't get it confused.
Yo,
now.
listen. Hold on. Yeah, you're right about that.
You know what I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, look, man, don't sleep on the grannies. They got some fine ass grannies out there. Shout out to Jay Jetson.
Shout out to the fine grannies out there.
They got some fly grannies out there that they like 60, 65 years old, 60 years old, and they got bodies of like 20-year-olds. You be like, damn.
Yo, look at one of my favorite actresses, Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett is a very beautiful woman. She's very
beautiful. Is an understatement. That woman is almost 70 years old, and her ass is still fatter.
Yeah, and it's still tight.
I don't even know what to say.
She ain't got no.
Shit is crazy.
She ain't got the cottage cheese ass.
No, she don't got the cottage cheese. Yeah. She ain't getting no BBL.
Word.
Nothing. That's just straight. Natural.
What, 60 years old now? 60, right?
The donk booty.
Yeah, and Vivica Fox too, man. She's
Vivica Fox is another. Absolutely.
That's right.
Absolutely. She's still ready to set it off.
Jennifer Lopez, I think, was 50 now, 55, 50 something.
Yeah,
like
something
50.
like that.
Yeah, man.
Oh, look at how can I forget Nia Long?
Oh, her too.
Nia Long is in her mid-50s. She look great.
Yeah, you already know, man.
Listen. Any of y'all could get it.
What they say, black don't crack?
Black definitely don't crack.
And I got one too. This is for my peoples. Spanish don't vanish.
Yo, I'm out of here. Spanish don't ring. What you say?
Juno, man.
Yo, I'm done. Spanish, black don't crack and Spanish don't vanish.
And I told you to tell them I was in a sanitarium, not a sanitation.
Yo, you ever seen The Sopranos?
I never seen one episode of The Sopranos.
I don't know why this just came to my head, son. I remember I put this skit.
Yeah.
I took this part of the movie and I put it at the end of one of my songs. This was way back in the day. I never put the song out. Me and L Storm. Shout out to L Storm.
All right.
And a part of The Sopranos, there was a part of the episode where they was inside of the Italian restaurant, and I forgot the nigga's name that was cooking. And it was like 4 of them in there. And then they was talking about like different females that they was into. And like different females that they was fucking or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So the cook was like, we're talking to the mobsters and shit, and he was like, he said, you know what that crazy bitch was into? And they all like, what? And he said, she wanted to stick a dildo up my ass and make believe she was pimping me out. I told her to get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck kind of episode is this, my nigga? What the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? That shit was crazy. I'm gonna send you that episode. So please
do. I never seen The Sopranos before. Yeah. Never seen it before, man.
Yeah, I don't know why that just came to my head.
Just like I never seen Power.
I ain't never watched Power neither.
I've never seen Power.
I don't get into reality TV, and even though that's a drama, that's still reality drama.
I like classic movies. I I watch what's that Netflix, a couple of joints on Netflix. I watch Hulu, What's that?
Hulu and
Hulu and Tubi.
Sound like a bird. Hulu. Sound like a fucking owl.
I don't know what kind of name is that. That shit sounds crazy.
Netflix and chill. Hulu and do you?
Yeah, I'm done. Hulu
Feel
and
me?
do you?
Paramount, then get the fuck out.
And Tubi, give me some coochie.
There you go. Right.
Yeah. Shout out to those
Disney
apps.
Plus, we gotta fuck.
I'm done.
Don't keep it on the hush.
Yo, we started this episode crazy.
I don't know.
For
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't even know.
We started real ratchet
at this point. I'm just here.
Yo, this is just us having fun.
Yeah.
And we just spicing up the show because we don't want to be, it just keeps us on our toes. We got people laughing, and
I'm just here. That's it.
It is, man.
Listen, shout out to Lanii. She couldn't be here tonight.
Yeah, shout out to Lanii. Shout out to the sister Lanii.
Yeah, shout out to Lanii. She'll be back with us next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have a special guest on the show tonight.
A very special guest.
And this particular guest done seen me change my name 3 times.
3 times?
Yeah, 3 times.
Yeah.
When I met this person here, she knew me and I was still wearing Kangol and Cazal glasses and shell-toe Adidas. And still doing 80s and boom bap.
Okay.
80s break music.
You had the cardboard out there?
Nah, I ain't. Shit, at that point, shit.
He should have, right? Was he spinning on his head?
Nah, you stupid.
All right.
At that point, like, I was into that shit heavy. Word. Right. I used to have 1002 on lock. Shout out to 1002. Those were formerly 1002 because they gone now, but
yeah.
Ileeyah Breeze, y'all. We got Ileeyah Breeze.
Welcome, Ileeyah Breeze. High Rise Rough Riders, you already know.
How are you?
How you doing, Ileeyah?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. All right.
Happy New Year. No,
to you.
Wrong song, right? No.
I mean,
but no, we can flip it. We always flip.
I don't know. Listen.
What's up, though?
What's going on?
What's going on, Ileeyah?
How you feeling?
I'm good right now.
It's true what you said. You're very soft spoken.
Yeah.
You got to put some oomph into it, girl.
That's that
Come
bullshit.
On. That's when I
like, yo, this is Ileeyah Breeze.
I ain't come up here to be gangster.
Except for when... Even when you gangster, you soft spoken. You a soft spoken gangster.
Yeah,
it's only when you get on the mic.
That's why people like to laugh at me and tell me that they like to make me upset. I don't know. Your peers are very weird.
My peers,
yes,
they ain't my peers.
All of you, yeah, they're men. They're guys.
No, I don't care. Listen, they ain't my peers.
Fuck with you. I like to fuck with you. Your little nose. Ooh,
listen.
like,
these niggas think they doing something, but these niggas ain't doing nothing. I like to fuck with you. It's crazy.
Cute till I smack you. Then it's like,
right? It's not gonna be cute till I smack you. She's just quiet. That's what
follow your nose, head ass.
Very reserved, but that's what this music shit is for.
Follow your nose.
So all you gotta do is express yourself through the,
Yeah, exactly.
Through the
that's
music.
Literally why I'm doing this.
Yes, ma'am.
That's it, and that's all. Well, yo, man, listen. Before we get into the history, because I know there's a whole lot of history we can get into.
Yeah.
Just tell the people a little about yourself. What music you got coming out, what music you working on now, like who, and you just tell them a little about you.
I go by Ileeyah Breeze. It's ILEEYAH, and you can call me Ileeyah or Leah. I don't really like when people call me Breeze anymore because I feel like y'all being lazy and y'all don't want to say my name. So yeah.
Done.
But not because I used to. My Instagram was Chef Boy I Breeze, and even though that's catchy and shit, people would just call me Chef or call me Breeze, and I'm like, I got a whole first name, like. But yeah, but I am a songwriter. I don't really like to categorize myself as an artist because, I do a little bit more than just make music. I engineer. I actually go to school for engineering.
Okay.
So that's like the most recent thing that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I'm about to basically start engineering again because I took a little break. But I'm putting my studio back together. So there's that. I'm very excited about that because I've been itching. I don't really like to write when I don't have a place to record or some shit like that. If that makes sense. I could write a verse so quick. It's like, all right, after I write it, I want to get in the studio. So
right.
I haven't been doing any like features or anything like that.
Right.
But I just said that I'm opening up January 2 features and stuff like that. And if anybody want to connect or anything, you just got to tap in with me and we could put something together.
Okay.
All right. So what's some you know, I know you got a couple of drops that you're getting ready to release. You know, you want to talk about some of that? The project coming out, or
I'm going to dive right into an album, something that I've been trying to really put it together for a little while now. I want to say maybe a year after I got into actually doing music. So it's really special to me. It's gonna be not this, like it's gonna be a whole different side. It's gonna be that outgoing side, and like you say, like in the music, like I'm a little more like. So it's gonna be that. It's gonna be party stuff, but it's just gonna be the side of me that I've felt like I had to like tame a little bit,
right?
Because people don't know how to handle all this energy over here.
Yeah.
So I want to put that out there in a fun way.
You know? Yeah. All right.
Music that people like.
Absolutely.
And I don't know what features I want just yet. Like I said, once I officially open my studio and I start writing and shit, then y'all gonna get text messages like, yo, I'm about to send you a beat. Like, you want to do this with me? Da-da-da-da-da, like stuff like that. So it's going to get hectic this month.
Okay.
It's going to get real hectic. It's going to be busy. It's going to be lit.
That's what I like to hear.
Excited.
Yes, indeed. That is what I like to hear. And one thing I know is you've been writing for a long time.
Yes.
A long time.
Yes.
And one thing I could say is I've always respected you because physically you are very attractive, but you don't talk about it in the music at all.
Thank you. I worked very hard to make sure that you people feel that way.
Yeah. I'm done.
I mean it, no, not. I'm so serious. Like, the first song that I ever dropped was No Time for the Games, and I was in 1002 performing that.
Right.
That and Send For Me, and the beat that I had got for Send For Me came off. I just met some dude on one of these live apps and shit, and we got mad cool. He sent me a beat, and it was real like, yeah. So I'm like, I bet, like, say less. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to talk about that because everybody else is talking about that.
Right.
I need these niggas to know I could rap. Like, I could really, really rap. So I did that, and everybody like lost their mata.
Wow.
For No Time for the Games. And it's like, yo, nah, like, I really never expected that from you. You're so quiet, like, you're so reserved, but that's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
then in three very lit. All 3 verses are like definitely over 16 bars.
Right.
So it's like a 3, almost 4-minute song with no hook.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just bars.
Just straight through.
Just bars.
Oh, wow.
No bars.
That's dope.
Yeah, so.
That's dope.
But that means a lot to me that you feel like that, because now y'all get to.
Right.
Now y'all gonna appreciate what I give y'all now, because we've been dipping into the, you know, I don't know if you saw Morning Bad, the video, but I sent you that song too for today.
Okay.
That's the crazy song.
I don't think
That's
no,
that video I dropped, and you know, it's a shout out to Emerald, because that's my girl. She's featured in the video. It's, you know, it's in the club. And there's another scene on a bed and a whole lot of booty.
Okay.
So
and we can find that video at.
And that's out right now? That
It's
one
out.
is
It's
out?
out. It's
Want
out.
it back.
It's on my Instagram. It's pinned on my Instagram. I can't remember I'm pretty sure I dropped it on YouTube, but I mainly focus on dropping shit for my Instagram because that's what I'm trying to like build up and stuff. And I don't have too many videos. I do drop them on YouTube, but I be focused on Instagram. It should be up there though. It's definitely on my Instagram.
It's definitely good to have both. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I know I'm more the opposite. I need to get my YouTube up, and not the Instagram is like where everything goes. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like more for YouTube for me. But,
Yeah. You know, everything it goes there, but I don't like I don't share that link too much. Like I just send people my Instagram like, yo, just follow me. Just follow me. Just follow me. Tell everybody just follow me type shit. So.
Yeah, there's gotta be a central location for everything. So you know, it only takes one social media platform to blow up anybody anyway.
Especially nowadays, exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be YouTube.
Right? No, it doesn't.
Video.
Right.
It doesn't have to be YouTube because there was a time when it was YouTube, but now.
If you're funneling your fans to Instagram and everything is on there and everything, that's where they can find everything at. And then, you know, you're still giving them other options to go other places as long as they can see that and it's right in front of their face. Who cares?
Right.
You know what I mean? So
that's what the link in the bio is for, you heard?
Yeah. And then there's, you know, there's other like marketing skills even with that, just that alone. There's just, there's so many ways you could do it.
A lot.
But all right, Want It Bad. Make sure y'all go tap into that. I gotta go check the video out. I did hear the song.
Yeah.
Dang, I may have to get that on here some kind of way. Yeah, we'll throw the audible later. Okay, all right. So that's what it is. So even though I already know the answer to a lot of the questions I'm getting ready to ask you, you know, you can always tell the people and, you know, in Light and Blue. I kind of, you know, I'm a little sad that Lani's not here because I always like when a female artist is up here and Lani starts really like getting in her bag. So right now I'm doing a lot more talking than I thought I was gonna do today because Lani, anytime we bring female artists up here, Lani takes the show. So we kind of just step back and watch. You know what I mean?
But you know how it is. Females can relate to females.
Right? Yeah,
that's a female connection.
That, you know, we need that energy sometimes. You know what I mean? So, and especially right now because females are taking over the game right now. So,
shout out to all the females out there.
Shout out to all the female artists because they're the ones that's just y'all doing it right now. So, you know, I got to give y'all props. But she was around a lot of that time when we was around 1002. She was too. We just ain't noticed.
You know what though? I feel like I recognize her face, especially from there because and her name sounds really familiar. And when I saw that you guys were like working together, I was like, I feel like I know.
She used to work there, so she was actually one of the waitresses and one of the like assistant really managers for 1002.
Her face looks really familiar. You know, this music stuff is so small.
Oh,
everybody know everybody.
Everybody know everybody,
especially in the Bronx.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember when I started building a fan base up here. This is where one of my fans is at up here in the Bronx. Like, you know, I always
shout out to the Bronx though, for real, because we really travel. I'm not gonna lie, like
it's true.
We really go to everybody else's borough, and if not to, you know, show love to themselves as an artist, they definitely travel and show love to like their peoples and stuff like that. Like I've seen it, I do it myself. I've been to so many shows, whether I'm performing or not. That's just like, oh, all right, I'm coming.
Yeah, no,
I don't know why everybody be so scared to come to the Bronx though. I mean, I know why, but like
uptown is the way to go. Honestly, I like anywhere. We've been to I don't know how many fucking shows that we've been to.
Yeah,
but the Bronx shows. Anytime I go to a Bronx show, it's always the love. Like I get the most love from Bronx shows. I'm from Queens. Man. I don't even get love from Queens niggas, and I'm from there.
I've been saying that. I've been saying that for a while. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of why. Excuse me. No, like offense and shout out to all the promoters and stuff that I've worked with, doing like going to their shows and stuff like that. There's no offense to y'all that's in Brooklyn and Queens and shit like that. But like I always said, like. The Bronx is where it's at. They does show you love out in the Bronx. Like, absolutely. And to be genuine, they just be trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
Like, now you know what it is. A lot of bad things be happening in the Bronx.
The bad things happen everywhere.
Well, mostly the Bronx. The Bronx is the wild. The Bronx is the crazy.
Go to your destination. And don't talk to nobody.
You know, us as artists, you know, when we come to the Bronx, we just go to our destination. But we're talking like on the news. A lot of times you see a lot of bad things happening in the Bronx.
Yeah,
the majority is in the Bronx. Yeah. The gunplay, people getting killed, and you know it happens in Brooklyn and Queens a lot. Yeah. You got Staten Island, you got Jersey, but the Bronx is like, Bronx is wild. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't take that away from my city. Like this, I'm from here, but I'm never gonna tell nobody don't come over here. If you're not valid, then don't come over here. But if you valid and you ain't into none of that extra shit, then nobody's gonna like. It's the same. I feel like it's generally the same all over New York City. Like, I feel like we all have an unspoken agreement where it's like, don't talk to nobody, don't bother nobody, don't fuck with nobody, and niggas is not really gonna fuck with you. And if you got the little crazies over here, whatever, like just,
Yeah.
do your do. Same way that everybody got an unspoken agreement about the train. Just mind your business and keep it moving.
That's it.
And maybe the crackhead won't bother you. Like,
That's it, right?
I don't know. Your best bet is to just be to yourself. Don't do nothing extra. If nobody don't put their hands on you, try to violate you, just go about your business.
Nigga said they asked for $1, or you see them asking for $1, just don't look up.
Listen, like, we all got headphones in our ears anyway, right? We all got headphones in our ears anyway. I be ignoring everybody. I don't care if you asking me for the time, where you at. I don't know nothing, bro. I'm going to my destination, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
See, up here, you can't trust nobody up here. When I was living down south, it was totally different. It feels totally different down there.
Absolutely.
Like I was in San Antonio. And didn't you live in Texas at some point in time?
Yeah, for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
2 seconds?
Yeah, I was in Houston.
I remember that too. You told me I'm going down there,
Houston is fire. I'm not going.
No, Houston is dope.
And talk about the love. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's different down there. The music scene down there.
Yes,
oh no.
They don't even like.
Wholly different.
I don't know if it's
Wholly
because when you from New York, everybody wanna like. They want to.
Everybody want to know what's going on. Yeah, hell yeah.
Like, why you come down here? Like, something is cool. Something on your body is cool to them. Whether it's your clothes or something you got on, they complimenting you, and you don't really get that up here like that. Like, unless they your peoples. But strangers really don't be complimenting you like.
Nah.
But they show a lot of love out there. Like, especially with the music. I went down there and did a couple shows. I met a couple DJs, cool DJs. I sent some artists that's on my team down there to perform. Right. That DJ, like it's crazy. It's so crazy. Like you meet people and they really be mad cool. Like they be mad cool.
Yeah, that's just how it is down there. Down there, so it's genuine down there.
Yeah.
Like people so really show love to each other out there, and then it's like no matter who the promoter is, like. You'll see the same people flock, but then you'll see the new people come in, and then it really be like on somebody driving by, and they'll like really just stop in just to see what's going on. They like the vibe, they staying and they connecting like that. I met so many people like that down there. Like I remember when I was down there. Before COVID hit, because I went like the week before everything shut down. Right. So I remember those crazy. First like 5 days I was down there before everything shut down. I was at a show when I landed. Wow. Like literally, my brother picked me up. We went to the crib, dropped my luggage off, and we went to a show. Wow. Like literally, didn't even change or nothing. I'm still in my airplane clothes. You feel me? And we went to perform, and it was like, yo, and
it was fire, but
it was
just
a
great experience. Yeah.
It's different down there. If I could have stayed down there, I definitely would have. I wouldn't have came back. Wow. I wouldn't have came back.
I feel like that sometimes.
I feel like that every day. there be days I be like, yo, I just want to gotta pick up and just go again. Like I really do.
Yeah.
Like if we wasn't so knee deep into what we doing right now, like we literally this close. For sure, I know that 100%. This year is gonna be the year something's gonna shake. I know that for sure. So. The fact that we this close, I'm keeping it going. It's good to
make your foundation up here.
And then you able to travel. And then
you could just go. Because, again, the New York City name is just so popular. Yeah. And it's so well known. No matter what it is. You do comedy, you do dance, you sing, you rap. It don't matter. If you say, I come from New York, they be like, oh, okay.
Right.
They want to know about you. They going to ask questions, and they going to try to get you to do more stuff wherever they're at. I've met people... I've did shows in like Baltimore, Jersey, things like that. And again, I'm just connected with people, and they just mad cool. Like, oh, okay, I could come out here. I could do this. It's definitely a different energy out than in New York. New York be faking hating on you a little.
Hey, somebody on my live commented Cali also. See, I never been out there yet. That's something I want to do. I think that's something that we need to do. It's funny because I was just on the phone with David L. That's one of the investors that invest with us. Shout out Respect the Grind. We were just talking earlier about going out there to Cali. It was they got some kind of like DJ coalition thing going on out there, like some kind of mixer party. And he was like, "Damn, I want to go out to Cali so bad." And I was like, Yeah, we need to go out there.
Yeah, you got to make that move.
When is that happening?
That move at least
next week.
Oh, word?
Yeah, it's like next week.
I'm expecting him to say the summertime and everything.
Nah, it was next week.
Man.
You know, he be getting shit just like left and right. Him and Gina randomly. Just be getting shit left and right. Shout out to Miss Cool G. Randomly, and you know that things like that happen.
That's fire.
But we're gonna take a quick break. We will be right back after these final thoughts from Jerry Springer. And yeah, we're gonna get into some music. So we're gonna go straight into the next to blow DJ mix. And yeah, we're gonna hear some more Ileeyah after the break. We'll be back. All right. That was Ileeyah Breeze.
Ileeyah Breeze.
What? Damn, what was the name of the song again? I was trying to remember. Fuck.
Jenga. Knock 'em down.
Knock 'em down. There you go.
Knock 'em down.
Yeah.
When we out, it all falls down.
How long you been doing music? Officially, yes.
Since 2019.
2019?
Yeah.
You got a good sound.
I think that's
when we first met.
It was like my second show. It was my second show. It was either my second or third show.
Wait, which one? Which show?
The first show I did with you.
Okay.
That was like my second show ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that was like my first show by myself, but like my second show ever.
Right.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Right? I was just thinking about the timeline. I'm like, dang, we mad far away from when I started. Because when... It's like
that's 5 years.
The way time be going by so crazy because I'm like, all right, it's been a year. Okay, it's 2 years, and now I'm like, dang, sheesh,
Yeah.
like it's a minute. I feel like I can say something about myself now. Like I could be a little bit more confident. Like I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been doing it too long.
Yeah.
It's one thing to feel like you've been like, damn, I just started. It's that feeling, and it's like, I'm good. I feel confident, and then it's like, damn, I've been doing this too damn fucking long.
But now you know what's crazy though about me? Like even though I'm like introverted and shy and stuff, like I'm very confident in myself and my ability to write. That's why I don't really like to call myself an artist. I'm more a writer because I remember like it was 6th grade and they introduced us to poems, haikus and poem structures and stuff like that. And I immediately was just like, I could do this.
Right.
And I would just write poems. And then one day my brother read a poem and he was like, can you sing this? And I'm like, okay. So I sang it and he was like, ever since then, he been on me. Like he was writing like something and then I would record it. Like I would say it. But I remember my first time in front of the microphone, I stood there for 45 minutes, like laughing.
I'm done.
You know,
like,
not to cut you off, but that's how poetry. It starts from poetry.
Yeah.
And they become songwriters.
Yeah.
So it goes from poetry into music writing.
I just was so like nervous to actually record and so shy. Like, but he was like, nah, your voice sounds so good. Like on the microphone, like just say it. But he was so cool. Shout out to my oldest brother. Both my brothers, they both do music. So it's already been like, it was already installed in me. Like I already knew. And the engineering came so easy because my brothers engineer their own music.
Right.
And my oldest brother, he was like, I just do basics. Like I just know how to record and mess with the like EQs or whatever. My other brother was a little bit more advanced in it, but I was always like looking at it. Like it was always in front of my face. And I always was like, what y'all doing over there? Like,
that's how I
once I heard my voice, that's where Chef Boy I Breeze came from. Once I heard my voice, I was like, nah. I just been shy. And then one day, my cousin, I'm not going to lie, she was like, yo, do the show with me. We did the song, went to the studio, did the song. It was over from there.
There you go.
It was over from there.
Wow.
And I really put my foot down in 10:02. I feel like that was like every Thursday, right? It was on Thursday.
Yeah, it was damn near every Thursday.
Every Thursday for a
minute.
while, like almost a full year, basically. Because I was still going to 10:02 by my birthday. And my birthday in September,
right?
And I started in like early February.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we was there religiously.
Yeah, every single Thursday, and that's when I was living in Jersey. So. It was crazy. I was making that commute. Like I would go to work, come off work, change my clothes and all of that.
It was because it was worth it.
Yeah,
at that time it was worth it.
It was packed in there.
Yeah, we always said
it was this place located at.
You never been in 1002 before?
No,
East Tremont. The building is actually still there. The
they
what you call it? The thing is no, it's still but it say for sale.
It's not for sale no more. Somebody bought it.
I just seen that shit yesterday.
Tremont and where?
They took it off.
No, they did not. I was just over there. I live over there.
I could have sworn they took it off because they bought it already. They already been doing parties on different kinds of shit in there. Well, maybe he didn't change the sign yet, but I could have sworn he took it off.
It still says 1002, but it also says like for sale. It might say for rent. Don't quote me, but it might say for rent. But it's a sign up that say for something. Well, it's a for something sale sign up there. Because I was just over there. I said, every time I go on that block, I'm like,
no, you might
what
be
they
right.
doing over there? They open? Like,
nah, because there's some. I think some Spanish dudes had bought it from her. I don't remember, but
nah, that was a good time.
That was definitely the spot though.
That was a good time.
And we used to be lit in there, son. It used to be. I remember. Damn, there was mad of us. I can't even remember.
Yeah, it
everybody.
really was.
I know. Besides from Dose, shout out to Dose. Magnus, who went by Wapo back then. L. We used to be flooded in there. Young Pop when he was skinny. Mm-hmm. Young Pop kind of big now. Shout out to Young Pop. That's the homie though. TT Chanel before she moved to Jersey was in there all the time.
I remember that name.
Shout out to Big Bro CMF Tanner.
Yeah.
Tanner used to be in there.
He
heavy.
was in there every.
Yeah,
and that's
Tanner
what
was
I'm saying.
always in there.
And that's what I'm saying. That for me, it was just like, because he was coming from Brooklyn or Queens or some shit like that.
At the time, I think he was coming from Harlem. I think.
It might have been.
Yeah, it was Harlem. Yeah.
It was so crazy because people was actually traveling to the spot. Like it really wasn't none of that. Oh, it's too far.
Nah,
and
that was like a little
it's really
community
down the block from the train station, so that helped. I feel like that helped a lot. So
that was like our little community. Yeah. That was like a little family. So it was dope. Yeah, it was cool. Dope.
That was a good place to like I said, get your footing and like really like.
I went through a whole fucking change in there, like literally, like that was like my place, my stomping grounds, where I went from taking off the Kangos and the Kazals, and I said, "Yo, I'm about to do something different." I remember I went in there one day.
I remember when you changed it up.
Yeah, the first day I went in there and I switched it. Shout out to Pay to Connect. Nigga looked at me and said, "Loud, that's you?" I went by MC Loud back then. He said, "That's you?" And I didn't have nothing on but a fitted on, and I had like, I remember I had the checker shirt on, and I had like a little chain. He was like, "That's what?" I said, "Nah, I'm switching it up, bro."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." And then I was still doing like same kind of music. Then I came in one day, I had like this green hoodie on, and I had on like a what's some shit's called? It was like a fedora hat, but it was a Tino. Mm-hmm. It was the one that had the brim that was going up, and I did different.
Oh, okay.
That was like the game changer right there. And everybody was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I had everybody in there rocking, and that's why
talk about being aggressive on the mic, because MC Lau was definitely not the King Lyrical at all.
Nah,
like,
I don't think. I think I really was going through different. I really went through different stages, which is crazy because MC Lau definitely was a King Lyrical. But what I could say about all three people, even going into just me being me. Mm-hmm. I storytell and really songwrite. That's one thing I can always say that I've done, but I take pride in that since I was a kid. Yeah. Because we like you said earlier, how you started off as poetry, so did I. So it was like that was always something I had to do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. Like when I first met you, you could tell. You could tell with all the people around you. Honestly, Dose and L Storm too. Like you could tell that was kind of like what the type of music that y'all was making. Like it was more so like poetry, more closer to that, and then I feel like you like kicked the door in with the King Lyrical. It was just so different. Like, hold on, who this nigga? Like, oh, all right, talk that shit. Heard you. Like, then it was just every song after that was just like, it was just like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. Like, we're not doing that. We're doing this. I'm this person. It was like, all right, that's exactly. Sometimes you gotta rebrand.
It's always good to change it up. You know what I mean? Now I'm doing more singing than anything now.
Yeah, that's why you
now
Reggie,
more R&B.
Reggie Lanez sound R&B as hell. Yeah. That sound mad R&B.
That's why I'm like kind of like I had to create something contemporary and something general that I could literally put in any genre of music. Right. Because I'm doing more singing, but I'll throw in a little rap in the middle of a song or in the middle of me singing. I'll be like. It's just I don't even know how to explain it. You just gotta listen to it. Yeah.
That's how you get your placements, because it's hard to place
hip hop has a bad
yeah.
stigma to it,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So it's like we can't go straight into hip hop,
Yeah,
and I'll be so mad because I know that, and it's like we only could do but so much. Like for example, Blu is one of my main producers that I work with, and Blu is straight hip hop.
Yeah.
And I'd be mad sometimes to the point because he'd be like, he'll send me a beat and I want to do it right then and there, but it's like, is this beneficial for me to do it right now? Is it? Or do I need to go somewhere else or do something different? You know what I mean? So then you'll get an R&B record from me, or you'll get like an Afro record from me. You know what I mean? You'll get those kind of things. But when it makes sense, it makes sense.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
True.
So and it depends on the drops and then who you working with, stuff like that, and then you know all the legal shit and back. You know what I mean? So, but all just the creative part. One thing I'm always gonna do is create.
Absolutely.
So I'm always go where my heart is at. So if he send me something and I'm just like, damn, I gotta get on this right now, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And then we figure it out from there.
Right. I feel like that's the best way to go because you don't ever wanna. That's why
you can't force it.
That's why my process is my process.
Yeah.
Like people send me stuff and I'll be sitting on it a little while because I'll be like, if I can't immediately like go do and listen to it and
it's not meant to be right now.
It, like I'm right, I got you, but you're gonna have to give me a second.
I've sat. Listen, he said I got beats of his that I've sat on for years and haven't recorded yet.
Me too.
Or haven't wrote yet. There's a beat. One of the beats he sent me is a beat. I gotta say this, not to cut you off. Is a beat called Goddess. That was the second beat he's ever sent me ever. Yeah. That was.
I forgot about that beat. It's so long.
But it be like that sometimes. You know, you hear it and you like, nah, I want this, but I don't know what I want to do with it.
Right.
Like I'm not ready to create with this yet, but I know that I don't want you to give it to nobody.
You just keep it in the stash, right?
Keep it in the stash, yeah.
And it's crazy because I was just going through. Shout out to Wave Runner, shout out to Frontier, and Keep Pushing. Those are some of the producers that I've used like over the years, and I have beat packs from all of them. And like I'll probably out of 5 use 3, maybe 4, and then there's that one that I'm like I don't know yet, but I know I'm gonna do something with this. And I had somebody tell me one time, they was like, you know, you get a beat, just do it or whatever, and if you don't do it, then don't take it. If you don't feel like you're gonna do it right away, don't take it. But I'm like, why? Yeah. Sometimes like you never know what life is gonna throw at you. And I got a bunch of like slower R&B type of beats that I'm like, I'm gonna use these when I'm ready to talk about myself, like because I don't really do that a lot in my music. Like I don't get too personal, but those are the type of beats that those are. Like those are like they're really like what I heard somebody call like pain music type shit, like something that you could really like connect with the people to. Like, okay, this is me, get vulnerable. Right. Like, but I'm not gonna give those away. I'm ready now. So y'all about to get a lot of craziness. I'm just saying.
As we should.
As you should.
It's the journey just been crazy over the years. And one thing I had to learn was what was radio music and not radio music. And the way I learned radio music is like studying the radio. Yeah, you gotta really like figure out what was what, and I think that was the change. That's
a weird topic though, because radio music, I feel like maybe like over the past 10 years, I'm not really that great on this topic because a long time ago I decided to stop listening to the radio because everything is repetitive. Right. But there was a time when everything was just like explicit, like really, really explicit. Yeah. And they would just, you had to send a radio edited version. And then I remember there was a time where they weren't taking like any explicit song. They weren't playing any real explicit songs. Everything was like more R&B-ish. And then I don't know, they just started putting drill music on the radio.
I think now, and I think studying that studying it being on the radio, it varies.
Yeah, there's like different seasons. Definitely.
Not only different seasons, it's not. I could say at one point, yes. I could say at one point there was different seasons. I think now it just depends on the DJ. And now, not only the station, because before it was just the station. Whatever kind of music you do is the station you aim for. Yeah. Now it's more not just necessarily the station, but the DJ. Because let's say, for example,
DJ push that song.
Right. it'll push that song because that's the type of music that they're looking for. Like, let's say Spazzo, for example. I'm not sure if do you listen to the radio now? Are you tapped in? Okay. I need you to tap into the radio, for real, because
as long as
you
they
have
don't
a
play
lot
the
of
same songs every 3 songs. I listen.
Nah, but it's not. I
listen to stations like Z100, and I've always listened.
She brought it back.
To stations like Z100.
They
I
still
listen
around.
to WBLS and stuff like that. Like, I'm not your typical. Well, I'm a millennial, but I'm not your typical girl. Like,
whatever music you do is the stations you should be listening to.
Off of so fast, because I don't always want to hear stuff like that. And I feel like on Power 105.1 and 97, like, they play a lot of that club stuff.
Right,
Like,
that's what it is.
And then, like you say, like, it depends on, because when I think Ed Lover still has a segment. If I'm not mistaken, I heard him recently.
I think Ed Lover's on WBLS now though.
But he
Hot 96,
played like
Power 105.1?
No, he got a segment on one of those.
He might.
I think he have a segment, because I was like, oh, this Ed Lover. I was like, what the hell? I ain't hear him in so long. Like, but it was so weird to me because it was on one of those stations.
You know what? You're right.
It was on one of those stations.
He is, because what they did was.
It might be 97. It might be Hot 97.
I think Ed Lover's on Hot 97 because what they did was. Is it Power?
It's Power. That's what.
The block. Yeah, the block.
The block is fire. I'm not gonna hold you.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I forgot about the block, but the block. What I like about the block, because the block is a new station, but it's a classic station. It's like, you ever played GTA 4?
Yeah.
It's like, first
of all,
what the fuck was that station that played all the hip-hop classics?
Only for the radio.
I cannot fucking remember the name of that shit. Yeah, like
but
anything.
they dig in a bag though. I like that. I like that radio station. They dig, and that's the type of stuff that I like, because it's like you don't always want to hear all of that.
Absolutely.
Right.
But you know what? It's good, and that's why it's always good to study different stations. I forgot all about the block, and you know who. One of the people that inspired the block, if not the person that bought it, that actually put that station together, Cypher Sounds.
Oh yeah, that tracks.
Yes,
I feel like that tracks.
There you go. Exactly. See, only the people that do their research know what that really is, and know how much Cypher Sounds really put pain in the industry and created a lot of the artists that are like A-listers now. Yeah. So shout out to Cypher Sounds. Right. We gotta bring Cypher Sounds out to a next blow. I think I had mentioned that to David L before. We gotta do that. Shout out to Cypher Sounds, one of the best DJs. Oh man, that's out there. Yeah, absolutely. But going back to the initial conversation, it just depends on the DJs. Like somebody like the music that you do, Cypher Sounds will be somebody that you would shop your music to. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or somebody like Spazzo, DJ Spazzo, you would shop your music to, because Spazzo looks for bars. Yeah. But then you get to somebody like Drewski. If you got a drill record, you slide Drewski a drill record. Yeah. But then if you want to go crazy and you got some kind of Afro soul record or some kind of Caribbean record, that's when you shop it to like DJ Young Child, or you shop it to Massive B. You know what I mean? You let them hear that. You know what I mean? It just depends on who it is. You know what I mean? Like somebody like DJ Magic, he's still into that real hip hop. He wants to hear bars. He gonna put you in that car with him and he gonna see if you can rap. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So it just depends. Right. Yeah, it just depends. You know what I mean? So
I just don't want to see that category of music like diminish and disappear and be like, I feel like I'm up there.
Well, we in an era right now where
where the
you can do anything.
Is like,
that's right.
Shut that old shit off.
Nah, but you know what? It's funny because
you don't want to hear this goddamn shit.
It's funny because
you talking too much.
I'm dead.
I gotta think. Get the fuck out of here.
It's funny because we're in a very accepting era right now where anything could kind of go.
Oh, I feel like this is the perfect place to ask my question.
Okay.
Because especially because you say that, you got me thinking. Like, so my question is, I don't feel like. You know what? All right. Yes, it is accepting. But my question is, like, should hip hop be gatekept? Because it's so accepting.
I mean, honestly, I can answer that question, but that's always gonna happen. There's always gonna be the gatekeepers there, especially in each prospective city.
I don't think it's.
Is it necessary?
No, I don't think it's being gatekept enough.
You don't think it's being gatekept enough?
Yes. So
elaborate on that.
Exactly, because you said it's accepting. It's very accepting. Like, there is no real parameters for the genre of hip hop. Like, you can kind of do whatever you want, and that's what makes hip hop so special, is that you could do whatever you want,
right.
and they still consider it to be hip hop. Versus like, if we're talking about rock and roll,
right?
Like, you have to use this type of beat in order for it to be rock and roll. It has to be at this tempo
right.
in order for it to be rock and roll. You have to, the lyrics have to sound like this in order for it to be rock and roll,
right.
and then never mind the personality of the artist. Like,
right.
but that also is, okay, this person is a rock and roll artist. Whereas hip hop is just like, when you think of hip hop, what do you think of?
I mean, you can't ask me that.
Just off the top of your head, don't think about it. Who's the first artist you think of when you think of hip hop?
I mean, LL Cool J.
Who's the first artist you think of when you think of hip hop?
Nas.
Nas, okay. 2 different eras, right? Right? Two different
It's kind of the same one.
Not really. A little baby
I mean,
bit. Like, it's like a cusp. It's like Brooklyn and Queens. It's like,
yeah, but that's still
Atlantic
80s though.
Avenue? Like, it's like Atlantic Avenue. It's like right there. You was
LL, I think, was 88. Nas was 89. So they kind of like right there.
They kind of right there.
I mean, LL Cool J wasn't as like in the scene as Nas was when I was growing up. Like, I saw more Nas than I did LL Cool J, and I'm older than you, so like that. But that for me. That's my train of thought. So
right.
for me, that's 2 different things.
I get you.
Like, for you, what would you say? Who's the first person you think of when you think of hip hop? Anybody? Don't think about it. Just, all right. So you say Dirk. What about you? Don't think about it.
No, I mean, it's like Naughty by Nature.
All right.
Yeah.
When I think of
He talking about now. He say now. You say
Yeah.
not the same era as this, but they're all considered hip hop.
Right.
And it's just so fun to make all of these
Right,
things hip hop,
right.
but because on the positive side, yes, all of those things are hip hop. But when you start sliding the slide over, it's like you make space for it. No offense, and I fuck with Machine Gun Kelly, but people like Machine Gun Kelly, or like people who, or my favorite person to say this about, I'm not gonna hold you, is Post Malone. And that's just because he literally came out and said, I'm not into this shit. But he got bread off of this shit. So it's so many, for me, it's like, it's so many people who are real, true, authentic, like hip hop artists and stuff like that. But they make people, like, they open the gates and stuff for people whose mindset is like, I see how easy this is. Let me do it to get lit, and then let me leave y'all and do something else that don't got nothing to do with y'all.
And see, I can agree with that. And then this is the thing, right? With hip hop, there's like I said, there's a stigma. Mm-hmm. They put hip hop / rap.
Yeah, exactly.
For a reason. Hip hop is the culture. It's not just the music.
Right.
Rap is just the music part of it.
The music part
They
of it,
categorize it as hip hop the moment you start rapping.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the subgenres of hip hop would be drill, would be whatever you call what the girls are making nowadays.
See, this is
those
the
are
thing.
like subgenres of hip hop.
Right. There's subgenres. If you really look it up, it's subgenres of hip hop / rap. They put it together.
I feel like rap is a
It's the same
subgenre
thing.
of hip hop. It's like one of those things where it's like the rap. I still feel like rap is like the icing on the hip hop cake.
No, rapping is the skill.
Yeah,
rapping is the skill. Hip
but
hop
it
is the
still
culture.
is its
rapping
own
is the
genre.
skill. But the thing,
but if
we
hip-hop,
feel that
but if
way.
hip hop
But
is
to
the culture,
industry, it's the same thing.
But if hip hop is but that's what I'm saying. That's why it needs to be gay kept. If hip hop is the culture, why are people who are not a part of the culture allowed to be inside of the culture?
If that was the case, when they did it back in the 80s, it would have never went mainstream if they did it that way.
But again, that's only because people who weren't a part of the culture had the money. The people who were a part of the culture didn't have the money, and they were, and they, when they did have the money, they weren't even in full control. They had somebody behind them, like Russell Simmons. You not in full control of your company. You just the face of the company, but you got to answer to somebody who's not a part of the culture.
But that's how it became mainstream. Of course, we all know that part. Now, as far as the gates being kept, those DJs to moniker the actual hip hop and the creation of it, they're not getting the recognition based off of being a gatekeeper. It's more of those DJs where like a Flex, like a K Slay, right? R.I.P. to K Slay. Those DJs that really put hip hop on the map really broke those artists into the industry are considered the gatekeepers. Anybody who's breaking artists,
but a DJ should be a gatekeeper.
I mean, DJ,
because you control the music.
Started was from the DJ.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. But we're talking the same thing. Listen, we're still talking napkins and tablecloths. It's the same thing, but two different perspectives. Now, I'm talking to you from an industry standpoint. You're talking to me from just a fan and a creator of hip hop and music. I'm talking you kind of both ways because we're in the industry. We have to know what we're getting ourselves into.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I agree with you to an extent.
But just because that's the truth doesn't mean that it's right.
No, 100%. You granted. Absolutely. And I don't necessarily feel it is right neither, but at the same time, it's like you still, as long as you have the ability to create and you still can get accepted by the culture, that's all that matters.
But I have a problem with that because when Lil Nas X came out and he tried to be in the culture of something that wasn't his, they snatched that shit up so fast and they just made him do something completely different that he didn't even know was about to happen to him. That boy, he told his little story and he said he was sleeping on couches and he got his little money to go to the studio, made the song. How you get Billy Ray Cyrus on your song? They dub you from the whole genre altogether. They give black people one song. They gave Nelly one song, and that country song was fake fire. But they don't let you do too much after that. They don't let you do too much.
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
I'm
gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you what happened. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna tell you what happened. They got.
Of course they got.
They didn't know the business.
Of course.
When you're naive and somebody puts on the show for you, listen, everything that good ain't gold, always unwrap the Christmas wrap to see what happens and who's really on the inside. That's all that is.
Yeah.
It happens to some people get that, some people don't. It happens to some of the greats. J. Cole got it with Jay-Z. Jay-Z fucked J. Cole over. A lot of people don't know that. Still fucking him over to this day.
Yeah.
But J. Cole found that out and created Dreamville. That was his out. Feel me?
Yeah.
Somebody we know that's still a big influence in the Bronx right now that we're getting ready to book. Corey Guns got.
Oh yeah, definitely. We all watched him get got.
Nah, man.
No, we all watched him get got. He had a whole show.
His pops got himself.
No, he had his own show. Everybody watched Corey Guns get got. Everybody watched that shit happen.
Because Corey was the best out of the team, even better than Wayne. Wayne liked that shit, and that's what happened. Plain story.
Because he got something in money for different things. He wasn't just something.
He still is.
That's why
He still is. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, absolutely. No,
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
And listen.
That's the only reason why I said 50-50.
It is. We just talking about artist standpoint now, not necessarily anything else. But yeah, he got. It is what it is. Yeah. And we still love the nigga.
But my thing is,
we still love Corey. And Corey's always gonna be a pinnacle of hip hop.
Oh yeah,
of
especially in the Bronx.
Oh yeah,
absolutely, all the time.
Yeah, come on, man. Who don't know that Millie? Come on.
All of that to say, that's my point.
No, like I said, we talking the same thing, just two different perspectives. Yeah, but that's all it is.
But when I ask the question, nobody can really give me a solid answer. Everybody's either saying, "Oh, hip hop is ever changing." They say hip hop is ever changing, but I'm asking a yes or no question here. I ain't asked you for explanation. Like not you, but like when I be asking people, like they go into it, like, but I bring it back like, so do you think it should be gate kept? Yes or no? Because I just don't think that it's fair that any and everybody can put some swag on and be inside the culture when they don't live a day-to-day culture. Like they could talk about anything. They could emulate somebody's whole entire like persona just in their way and be lit. Like they'll take the beat type, they'll take kind of your flow a little bit and then do their own thing. And then everybody, the consumer says, this is lit. We like you. You're now a part of the culture. Versus nobody questions it. It's no like they don't have to come to the table and be and apply to be in the hip hop culture. But and they're not getting got because usually they know what they're first of all, you can't get somebody whose initial thought is I'm gonna get these people first. You can't get them. So when you switch the roles and you look at the Lil Nas X, you look at Nelly and you say they got year because they didn't know. They just made music that they wanted to make, and it just somebody finagled them versus someone else coming into a hip hop culture where their hip hop is so big. How can you not see it? How can you not see? And then I can do something like LL Cool J. I could do something like Nas. I could do something like Dirk. I could do something like who you said, Naughty by Nature. And it's gonna be fire, especially now because those are older people. Like, oh yeah, I could come in and I could take they whole flow, and that's why it's so easy for people like Nicki Minaj to come in and shit on somebody and take their whole entire shit.
Right.
Because everybody's accepting of it, and they want to see who could do it better. I feel like that's what hip hop is.
Of course.
The whole thing of
and
who
not
can
even
do
just
it.
Who could do it better?
Who could do it better?
Who could do it first?
Who could do it? No, but it don't even got it. Now it's not first anymore.
Right.
Now it's not first anymore because look at drill. Like and even drill changed so many times. Brooklyn drill and Bronx drill is not the same drill.
Of course not.
Chicago drill ain't the same drill.
No,
it's not the same drill. But it's all drill. Yeah. But it's all technically drill. Like it's all drill. And they don't sound the same at all. They don't. I want to hear some Cali drill. Like I want to know what that sounds like.
I'll put it to you like this. I just heard what he said. There's no such thing as West Coast R&B and stuff like that.
West Coast R&B. Wow.
Low key there is.
Right.
Low key there is,
right.
but you wouldn't. They don't label it.
Who?
They don't label it.
Who?
What you mean?
West Coast R&B.
No, they don't label it. What I'm trying to
But
what I'm saying is this, right? Hip hop has all these subgenres. R&B has subgenres, but it's not the same thing like hip hop is. Right, yeah. You feel me? So hip hop, like I said, you got drill, you got hardcore, whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, gangster rap and all that, but this is the difference. This is really the difference. Trap, yeah, all that is hip hop. Yeah. But this is the point. The point I'm trying to make is the gatekeepers only have so much control. And the reason why I say that is because the gatekeepers right now, the only thing they can really do is control the label somewhat and the radio.
I think the radio is everything.
If you're, it's not anymore though. You know what's everything now?
The streams?
No. Social media.
Yeah.
Independent artists don't have to answer to any gatekeepers. Mm-hmm. They don't have to answer to the radio because if people are tapping in straight to them, they don't give a fuck about the radio. They're going to get paid off for whatever they're bringing in.
But what about cancel culture? That's a form of gatekeeping.
Oh, I mean, but that's gonna happen. But let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
But nobody's canceling anybody except for pedophiles.
But listen, you funny. That's a fact.
That's a fact. They're not, and they barely even canceling them.
But let me tell you something. Cancel culture is anything though. Yeah. It's not even just hip hop. That's going into everything.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So that's fine. Yeah. I agree with cancel culture. If niggas ain't fucking with you, niggas ain't fucking with you. Yeah. That's just what the fuck it is. Mm-hmm. Live with it. But if you got publicly canceled, nigga, you fucked up. Either you need to go and hide it or figure out a way to fix it. Sometimes there's just no turning back.
You know
no coming back, brother.
He's trying to come back. He's trying to come back. He came back. He came back. He definitely came back. He definitely came back with that hands on your knees.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Look.
He definitely made a comeback. Say this. He might not make another record that's as lit, but
he's not back. I'm gonna tell you why he's not back. I'm gonna tell you why he's not back. If you look at his numbers, just go by the numbers. Listen, bro. I think like an industry dude, bro. Yeah. Think about it. He never. But you know what? Even when he was considered in cancel culture, he was never fully canceled. Nobody ever fully. You're always gonna have them diehard fans that gonna fuck with you. You're always gonna make money even in cancel culture, regardless. So even if cancel culture, you still good. How many times did they cancel Kanye? Think about it. Think about it. How many times did they cancel Chris Brown? You're still gonna. You got those diehard fans that's still gonna fuck with you. So it don't matter if you cancel or not. You just don't want to end up getting in that cancel culture
Yeah, yeah.
You just
have your
limiting
fan
yourself
base,
for the
you know what
money.
I'm saying?
You're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
shooting yourself in the foot.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't want to end
They
up
still
there.
got that
Y'all think
fan
Tory
base,
Lanez
they
is
still
canceled?
good,
Right,
you know what
they
I'm saying?
still-
They still
Y'all think
Exactly.
Tory Lanez
So-
is canceled?
Right? No,
Right.
I mean, I don't think Tory Lanez is canceled, but I think Megan got herself in that shit.
She got canceled
I
a
think
little
Megan
bit. They
definitely
kind of
got-
killed her a
because
little
look,
bit.
She's not in the tabloids as much as she was no more. Not in the
Yeah.
advertisements,
Yeah.
not in commercials, nothing
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But she still got those hotties, quote unquote, that
Yeah.
still fuck with her heavy.
Yeah,
And quite frankly, that's my celebrity crush. So I'm always gonna fuck with Megan. That's a fact. I don't give a. Listen, that's just me. But
That's just like
you know what I
Fuck that
mean?
nigga Tory Lanez.
Who on stage and get her out of here. But y'all
Yeah.
in already.
It is, yeah. Once somebody's in their end, if somebody feels like they can make money off of them,
Yeah.
they're gonna help them make money, and they're gonna make their money too.
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah,
they're
that's
gonna,
a fact.
they're gonna help the artists make
Absolutely.
money, collect their finder's fee, and keep it pushing.
Right.
And it's what it is. That's just the game we're in.
right.
It is what the fuck it is. It's cool. Everybody gotta eat, and that's fine. It's a dog eat dog world.
Right.
Now, I'm the type of nigga like, yo, if we can eat together, fuck it, let's just eat. Let's
Right.
get this fucking money.
Right.
Listen, better than these crackers having it. That's how I feel.
I
And I
agree.
talk freely in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
I agree.
Sue me. I don't care. Right? You know what I mean? Niggas, I got canceled
Nacho,
before I even
you
get
gotta be on your Dave Chappelle shit. You gotta be on your Dave Chappelle shit if you gonna say shit like that. Like, yeah, I said
Real
it.
talk.
I said it.
I don't care, yo.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's really how I feel. But yeah. So just to go back into that, that's really why gatekeeping isn't.
I think that belongs to the blogs now. It transferred from the DJs necessarily like having all that power.
Nah,
Now
it's social
I feel
media.
like, but the blogs
really is
on
social
social
media.
media. That's what I'm saying. So you saying that before when the DJs were in control, they spent whatever music they wanted you to hear, and that's what pushed an artist to be whatever level they get on. But now it's the blogs. Like you could follow a blog, and whoever the blog wants to post is who they post. Whether it's good news, bad news, purple news, black news, it don't care. If they want to post Cardi B, they gonna post Cardi B. If they want to post Nicki Minaj, they gonna post Nicki. Your opinion doesn't matter. You could comment all goddamn day. And I've read the comments of the blogs where people are like, can you please stop posting this person? Oh my God, that's mad annoying. But it's like they're in control.
But that's been like this since the beginning of time. There's always been like that.
Well,
We can't
you
control
not
that. And
beginning
that's-
of the time because
and that's
social
not, that's
media.
not a form of gatekeeping. That's just make sure you watch what the fuck you saying. That's it. Then that's like that for actors.
No, I'm talking. I'm not even talking about like
That's
circumstantial stuff. I'm talking about the music that they push. Because if you're in the blogs or if you're in the tabloids, people, regardless, they're gonna. Who's this person? What do they do? And now you got to stream. Or now, yeah. Like if you post it over there, they're like, who's this person? Like I see things like On the Radar, and On the Radar freestyles is like. Even if you feel like they whack, he still posted it, and somebody's gonna be like, "Who's this person? I like them." Like they're gonna go look for them.
That's the same thing. Like somebody gonna tap into this. They're gonna listen. They're gonna hear it. They're gonna see it. Oh, Ali's talking some shit.
But you
Let
in
me go
control
fuck
of
with
whether
her
I
music.
come up here or not, though. That's what I mean. You
Yeah,
feel me?
because
like
listen.
it's your decision on whether you want me to be like. If you be like, nah, I know this girl and she fire. I ain't letting no like. I'm gonna push you on the low, but like or some shit like that. Or nah, this girl's whack. I'm not gonna put her. I'm not gonna give her my platform.
I mean, everything
is basically what I'm
everything
saying.
is
Like
based off a decision from somebody. But the
Yeah.
thing is this. Now, the question is, are you making a decision based off of we genuinely fuck with you, or
Yeah.
are you paying me?
yeah,
it's that
right,
simple.
Right,
It's
right,
that
absolutely.
simple.
I just said that in my story. I said everything is transactional nowadays. Nobody
yeah,
really
of course.
does anything just out of genuine like you just said, like
Yeah.
everything is like, oh, can I make this person is a little canceled, but can I make money off of them?
Right, and that's why this platform is different from everything else because it's not just a transactional thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It's more of like we're bringing you up here to see who the fuck you are.
Right,
Whether
right.
niggas know you or they don't know you.
exactly.
If we scope talent and we feel like, yo, this is somebody that needs to come up here and just talk their shit,
Right.
and let's see who the fuck they are, let's get a piece of them,
Right.
yeah, we're gonna bring them up. That's just what it is. And we get talent from all over. You know what I mean? And not even just artists, it could be anything. We've had
Right.
models up here, all different kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it just depends. You feel what I'm saying? Yo, I want to go into this more, but we already over time.
Listen, I'll be having the topics of discussion.
Yeah, we definitely gonna
The
revisit
do-nows.
this. We gotta bring Ileeyah.
We got that. Yeah.
The do-nows.
At this point, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we definitely. I want to bring you back up,
Don't talk shit
especially
to me because I want to start a podcast, and I've been saying that.
Oh yeah, we
for
can talk.
forever.
See, we can talk. You in the right place.
For forever.
Shout out to Bronx Tale Studios. Shout out my man Hector over there on the boards.
You already know.
Yeah, we gonna make that happen, man. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring you back up when Lanii is here, so we can continue this conversation. I'm gonna make sure I watch this show before we actually come up here, so I know exactly where we left off at. You feel me? Yeah, we gotta do this again because I like.
It's definitely gonna be a second part.
Yeah, we definitely gotta do this again. But Ileeyah, let people know where they can find you at, all that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram. It's Ileeyah_Breeze, ILEEYAH_Breeze, BREEZE. Basically, all my music is on Spotify, iTunes, really anywhere you stream. You can look up my videos on YouTube, and I have that Wanted Bad video on my Instagram. It's the first pin video, so check that out. And then don't be weird. Just
I'm done. Yo, man, but that's what it is. Y'all make sure y'all go tap it with Ileeyah Breeze. Ayo, we got the next to blow, January 25th. DJ Spazzo, DJ Drewski, hosted by Jules, David L, and myself. Promoted High Rise Radio, Blue Vision Productions, King's Paradise Records. Listen, we all here. We all here.
Can
What
I say
happened?
something really quick, really quickly? Can I like promote the show that I'm doing on Thursday? Like,
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
shout your,
so we got a party on Thursday going on in the Bronx off of 170th.
Get you some.
We'll get you some
Shout out to
management.
Trife Boss.
We get you some ladies are gonna be hosting. Shout out to my co-host Stax Skrilla. Shout out to Trife Boss.
Trife Boss.
Yes, we're gonna be at Latrobe. So if you want to perform or if you just want to vibe out, just tap in with me or one of us. And yeah, it's gonna be fire. It's every Thursday. So if you can't make it this Thursday, that's okay.
Listen, me and Trife had a conversation. I'm gonna come on some High Rise Radio, Rough Rider shit, and come and headline the show, bring out some artists, and just turn the shit out. And we gonna have a good time, man.
Awesome. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to.
Why nobody not telling me nothing?
You said you wasn't supposed to.
Chill, y'all trying to surprise me and shit.
Yeah, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna be picking some lucky artists to get some interviews, get on the Next to Blow platform, perform, and listen, it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, Next to Blow, January 25th, we in the building. Ileeyah, you're more than welcome to come. If you want to perform, we could talk about it. Okay. And yeah, Drew, Blue, anything you wanna add, my friend?
Oh, that's it, man. This was a good show, very interesting, and
go
as
get
you
them
said,
beats.
yo, go get them beats, man. You already know I got them beats on deck. Yeah, let's go.
Tap in with Blue.
You already know, January 25th.
Yeah, January 25th.
Club Iguana, 240 West 54th Street, from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know, High Rise, King Lyrical, David L, Respect the Grind.
It's Reggie
Lanez.
Lanez.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Reggie Lanez.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
go back.
It's gonna
take everybody some time.
It's gonna take some time.
I'm telling you, because you came in this bitch and dropped the mic where everybody had with that King Lyrical shit. And now they're like, Reggie?
Even in my phone, I still have him on the King Lyrical.
Me too.
You know,
yeah, I'm dead.
it is what it is.
She done changed my name on her phone 1,000 times.
You about to not have a name on my phone.
I'm dead. They said about to have an emoji.
You about to be like, at least you don't change your number. I knew somebody that nigga changed his number every week. I was like, I don't want to talk to you no more. Leave me alone. Like,
I keep the
I
try to keep the same
girls.
number.
He said it was girls. He said it was girls. He said it was too many girls.
In the last 5 years, I've had 2 numbers.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
crazy.
hit me on my.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. What year was that? What year was that?
Oh man.
That was like
What year?
07.
Damn, he said 97.
Oh, so you had
All right.
next to
Since
when
I
it
was
was
born. That's 20-something years.
Yeah, that's real next to.
That's
Yeah, that's real
crazy.
next to. Hold on.
That's crazy.
That's
Same
heavy.
number.
since '93.
Yo, that's good luck. That's good luck, son. You gotta play that number every day. That's good luck, son.
Shout out to Perry too, man. He had his the Nokia phone since 1994.
I want one again.
Crazy.
I want one again. Those durable ass
Nokia
phones. What the fuck they made them shits out of?
Yeah, they really
you
was
throw that at
indestructible.
somebody's head and it's just
Yo, that shit
still.
was crazy.
Oh yeah, that battery was crazy, man.
Yeah, that's different. That was a different phone.
Yeah, they definitely was.
Right.
But Ileeyah, thank you.
No
We appreciate
problem.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. It's
Yeah,
getting late.
It is.
I'm
hungry.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Listen, we now are on Rough Riders on 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. every Tuesday, 2 hours. We're going to have that Next to Blow DJ mix on there. We are taking submissions now. Email nexttoblowrdg@gmail.com. Next to Blow with the number 2. Send your submissions in. The whole month of January, we're doing free submissions. February 1st, don't ask it for be free, motherfucker. We gonna put on whatever we decide to put on. If you want to get on rotation, hit me up and let me know. Or hit up Blue or whoever, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And that's just what it is.
You already know.
All right, so listen. Again, live from Bronx Tale Studios.
You already know.
I am your host, Reggie Lanez.
And I'm your host, Blu Diaz.
AKA no, I'm just kidding. no.
AKA Officer Jenkins.
Officer Jenkins. If you know, you know. All right, Officer Perry, Jamal, Ralphie, all that other good
Jenkins.
stuff. To the third.
You already know.
If you know, you know.
Listen.
Yeah, man, we out of here. Peace.
We out of here, man. Peace. Love, peace, and hair grease.